So there's one thing about being a maker on YouTube that is lying to the audience. Unintentional. Let me get back to how later. I think I've been a maker my entire life. I just didn't know until a couple of years ago. You sort of know when you found your element, when you realize that you've spent like 2 hours doing the thing and it felt like 5 minutes. So back when I started my YouTube journey, I was digging deep into YouTube myself. I mean, I was watching everything I could find. And everyone made it look so simple. It kind of looked like they would make a chair in one day. Then a week later, there they were again with a new project making a cabinet for Lego or a river table, even though they are hideous. So I decided to start making videos myself, not knowing how much work it would go into it, of course. And I loved it from the start. I actually made a leather mouse pad for my first video, and it was such a simple project. I mean, 2 pieces of leather glued together, and I shot that on my GoPro Hero 4. So, shooting whilst making is a bit of a hassle, because if I'm just cutting with the table saw, I can't just shoot it from one angle. You will get bored, turn off the video and watch something else. So what I actually do is I shoot from one angle, then mid-cut I move the camera to a new position and finish the cut. So for me to make a simple cutting board, it actually takes much more time than when you do it. And the project might look really good, but sometimes you can get a glimpse of imperfections. And believe me, there are imperfections. So don't let yourself down if you're making something that doesn't look perfect, because the imperfections makes it real. And after everything is recorded, I need a thumbnail. And then comes the editing. And it does take time. It also seems to take more time the more I learn about it. And I also know what the audience is going to say. Hey, leave out the part where you're cutting MDF without a mask, because someone is going to say you should be wearing a mask. Okay. And every time I get that comment, I really want to write back that European MDF really isn't that toxic because it's regulated, but I don't. Instead I write something like, yes, I will think about it the next time. And I want to believe myself, but... So here's the deal. It takes me more than double the time making something while shooting. And the editing takes even more time. And I really don't want it to look any easier than it actually is. But when I'm editing, I can't really show the entire process because that would be too boring to watch. I don't even show all the mistakes because I get too upset with myself while making them. By the way, this isn't complaining, this is just what it actually is. Because doing YouTube has also been the best learning experience I've ever had. Over the past 2 years, I've learned so much about woodworking, leathercraft, video editing, and so much more. I don't regret it the least, and I'm pretty sure I will continue as long as I feel the same way. Now, this was kind of meta, because I actually made a video about making a video of making this ruler. It's basically the same with every video production, whether it be TV or YouTube. You will get tricked, even though that's not the intention. But just keep it in mind. I do try to show the mistakes I make as much as I can in my videos. In this one, you can see some of the mistakes I made while making a 3D printed talking Super Mario. Bye.